to convey my personality to camera.
So I've had clients in the past who have told me that they felt this way. So I want to tell you what I've told them in hopes that it helps you understand some of the reasons why you may be feeling the way that you feel. Whenever you sit down to record a video and you are recording a video and it's just you and the camera and you're looking directly in the camera, I want you to actually envision and imagine your ideal client. You know what? Skip that. I don't want you to envision it. I want you to actually go and get a printout of them and I want you to stick it on a wall. So it doesn't have to be a current client. It can be a past client. It could be a person that you've seen on television that has the same characteristics of your client. For example, I like to use Tisha Campbell's her first person that she used to act like on Martin. Oh my gosh, what is her character? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Her character on Martin. Okay. And she used to play Gina. For those of you who are old enough, know what I'm talking about. So Gina is the character that every time that I sit down to record a video, I'm speaking directly to Gina, right? She's a professional woman. She has a lot of expertise, but now digital media has come her way and she wants to start to utilize digital media to gain more opportunities, monetize her platform, as well as establish herself as an industry leader. Okay. So when I create a video, I'm speaking to Gina, and that's who I'm creating this content for. So for you, you may be sitting down and you're not thinking of the end result. You're making it about you. So the first thing I need you to do is to step back and stop making the video about you, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about the people that you're going to impact and you're going to help with your video content. Okay. When you sit down and you start to have these feelings of, oh, I don't know, I look crazy or I might look stupid or I'm talking to the camera, ain't nobody here. There actually is several hundreds of people that will watch your video. So they are in fact there. Okay. When you post your video, it may not happen in 5 minutes. It may not happen in 2 hours. It may not happen in a day, in 24 hours. It may not happen in five years. But somewhere along the lines, somebody's going to pick up one of your videos and go, wow, this person is speaking directly to me. And here's the kicker. They're going to feel as though you made the video just for them. Who would have thought? So while you're sitting there and you are overanalyzing yourself, you are criticizing yourself, you're judging yourself, while you're doing all of that good stuff, there's someone on the other end waiting for that video to be made so that they can see something in themselves that they never saw before. So when you take it out of the whole idea that the video is about you and you make it about the people, suddenly you start to feel a little bit more relaxed and you start to actually feel comfortable. And here's another point I want to make. Nobody on God's green earth ever said that this was going to be comfortable and easy. Video content and creating video content, I've got to tell you, it's not comfortable and it ain't easy. Okay, but it becomes easier as you start to practice it. So you may need to go out and hire the strategist. You may need to go out and hire the confidence coach, hire the coach, right? Life coach, whatever. You need to look inside of you and figure out and identify what are these feelings I'm having and why exactly am I having them? And it's stopping me from getting this bag. And let me tell you another thing. This whole internet has only been around for a little bit of time. Okay. Digital media in and of itself has only been around for a little bit. So all of this is new. It's all new. So the fact that you can't do it doesn't mean that you won't do it. It means that you need to learn. All right. It doesn't make you, it makes you the person that needs to find out how to do it, right? You need to ask for help. That's what I'm trying to say. Ask for help. Because just because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It means you don't know how yet. And so once you learn how to do it, once you get to learn this whole prime example, when live streaming came out, live streaming was like all the rave and everybody was like, oh my gosh, can you believe it? We can go live on Facebook. Ooh, look at the technology moving fast. We can go live on Facebook. Now you go live and people just like, I went live, ain't nobody show up, so whatever. But back then, though, it was like the newest thing ever, and it was the greatest thing ever. And if you remember a platform called Periscope, that was the best thing ever, right? And so people were literally shaking, trying to push a button to go live and have people be on their feed. And oh my goodness, you could talk to people in real time and they talk back to you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. But my point is that we had to practice that. It didn't just come naturally. It didn't just come like, you had people that were on there like, is it on? Is it on yet? And I guarantee you, you are not going to be like them, because you know a lot more than they do now, because we've had this stuff for a while. But my whole reason for even mentioning that is that all of this stuff is brand new. You're not supposed to know how to work it, show up, do all the things. You learn how to do that as you get more and more into it. You also learn how to get more and more comfortable by doing it. So instead of criticizing yourself, putting yourself down, which helps no one, once again, turn it around. Turn it all the way around. How can you be of help and of service to someone by speaking directly into your camera? All right. Instead of thinking or focusing on who may be watching or who may watch, focus on who are the people that will get to see this video and how will it help them elevate themselves, elevate their mindset, have a good laugh, whatever your content niche is. When I think about my clients that have come to me who have told me, I am so afraid to get on camera. Oh my goodness, I can't do it. And then I turn around, give them a couple words of encouragement, tell them, look, you didn't know how to ride a bike, but you still rode it. You didn't know how to drive a car. You learned how to do it. You didn't know how to walk, right? You took a couple of steps, you fell down, you got back up, you did it again. Video is the same way. It's all about how many reps you're putting in, how much time you're putting in, and you have to put in the work. Okay, putting in the work is half the battle. Once you put in the work and you understand that people are on the other end are going to see it, then recording a video is going to be a piece of cake. Just like I'm recording this video to you and I don't know you. I don't know anyone that is going to, well, I might know some of y'all, but what I'm saying is the person that I'm recording this video for is the individual who may be experiencing something similar to the video that I just stitched. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to make sure I'm using all the correct terms in this video. So when you stop making your video content about you, when you stop allowing fear to stop you and those words in your head, right? You're criticizing yourself. You're talking to yourself. Oh my gosh, somebody might be looking at me talk on this video thing. You understand that it's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger than just being a video. It's so much bigger than just speaking to a camera. It's a lot more than that. It's utilizing your voice to impact someone else's life. And that's a huge responsibility, in which some people actually just think it's play. But it's so not. I want you to sit down and write out all the reasons why you feel like you can't do it. And then I want you to look at all those reasons and tell me if any of those things are things that you feel like will actually happen. Because I guarantee you have a bunch of different reasons as to why you're not recording your video content or why you're not bringing your personality into your video content that all have to do, number one, with you, all have to do with your insecurities, all have to do with your fears and maybe possibly past rejections that have nothing to do with the fact of you have a voice and you have a message and you have a story that you actually want to tell and you have content. And one thing that we need right now, especially with all the AI, as much as I love me a good AI tool, believe me, I'm probably going to share one after this video. We also need creatives. You as a creative, we need you to create. We need you to share your voice. We need you to bring more positivity into the space. We need that personality of yours that you seemingly can't pull out there. And the reason why you can't put it out there is because you haven't put in enough time to dedicate to put it out there. You're uncomfortable. So I want you to get uncomfortable, pull yourself out of it, and start to put in those reps, put in those hours, put in the work so that you can be comfortable enough to showcase your personality in any way, shape, or form. And if you can't, fake it. I usually don't go with the fake it till you make it, but on this particular thing, I am. So there was a time when I was like, hey there, my name is Jessica, and I did the whole anchor voice. Welcome to my show where we're going to talk about. I no longer do that. But I will tell you that whenever I record a video and I look back at it and I'm like, you need to tweak this, you need to tweak that, you need to tweak that all came from experience. The experience of creating video content over the last 7 years that I now can do that. So the biggest thing is to start. The biggest thing is to put yourself out there. The biggest thing is for you to get uncomfortable and stop making it about you, because it ain't about you. It's about the people that you're going to help with.